Can a website actually see the password you type?
Wait, if I'm typing it into their website, doesn't that mean they can see everything?
The short answer is yes.
What?
Before you panic and start changing all your passwords. Let me explain. By the end of this video, you'll understand what actually happens when you log in, how your password travels across the internet, why HTTPS is so important, and why trustworthy websites don't even store your real password.
So, I've been using passwords for years without actually knowing what happens after I press login.
You're definitely not alone.
Okay, so I type my username and password. Then what?
The moment you press login, your browser prepares a request containing your login information and sends it to the website's server.
So the website really does receive my password?
Yes, but only so it can verify it's correct. A trustworthy website shouldn't keep your original password afterward.
That actually makes sense. I was expecting some magical internet trick.
Computers are clever. Magic, not so much.
Okay, if my password is traveling across the internet, couldn't someone just steal it?
Great question. Years ago, on websites without encryption, that was much easier. Today, however, most legitimate websites use HTTPS.
I've seen that little padlock in my browser. I never actually knew what it meant.
That tiny padlock is doing a lot of work. HTTPS creates an encrypted connection between your browser and the website. Imagine writing a secret message and locking it inside a safe before sending it. Everyone can see you're sending a safe, but without the key, they can't read what's inside.
So people can see that I'm visiting a website, but not my password?
Exactly. Someone on public Wi-Fi, your internet provider, or someone intercepting your traffic generally can't read your password while it travels between your device and the website.
Wait, what actually is HTTPS?
HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Think of it as the secure version of HTTP. HTTP simply sends information. HTTPS encrypts that information as it travels between your device and the website.
So, HTTPS is basically putting armor around my data.
That's a great way to think about it. Without HTTPS, logging into websites would be much more dangerous.
Okay, the password safely reaches the website. Then they just save it somewhere.
A trustworthy website shouldn't.
Wait, what?
Instead of storing your actual password, it stores a one-way hash.
Hash like hash browns.
Not quite, although both are difficult to turn back into a potato.
I'll allow that one.
A hash is a one-way mathematical transformation. Imagine your password is, my dog likes pizza 42. The website transforms it into something that looks completely random.
So when I log in tomorrow, what happens?
Your password is hashed again. If the new hash matches the stored hash, you're logged in. The website never needs to keep your original password. Good websites usually add another layer of protection called a salt before hashing. That makes it much harder for attackers to crack passwords, even if two people choose the exact same password.
A salt? Like the one I put on my fries?
Not quite. In cybersecurity, a salt is simply a random value added to your password before it's hashed. It's an important part of keeping passwords secure, but that's a topic worthy of its own video.
So, if hackers steal the website's database, they don't immediately get everyone's passwords.
Correct. They usually get password hashes instead. Those hashes are designed to be one-way.
So hackers can't simply press an unhash button?
If only cybersecurity were that easy. Good password hashing algorithms are designed to make recovering the original password extremely difficult. That's also why using strong, unique passwords is so important. If two websites are hacked, you don't want the same password unlocking both accounts.
So maybe using Timmy123 for everything wasn't my greatest idea.
Let's just say I'd recommend changing that immediately.
Okay, let me see if I've got this. When I press login, my password is securely sent to the website using HTTPS. The website checks whether it's correct, but instead of storing my real password, it stores a one-way hash. Good websites also add a salt before hashing to make passwords even harder to crack.
Perfect.
So my password is protected while it's traveling, and also protected after it reaches the website.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons you should always look for HTTPS when entering sensitive information online.
I honestly thought websites just had a giant file somewhere with everyone's passwords.
Thankfully, that would be a terrible idea.
I definitely learned something today.
And we only scratched the surface. In future videos, we'll explain how HTTPS encryption actually works, how password hashing works in more detail, what salting is, and why password managers are much safer than trying to remember everything yourself.
What should I learn next?
Let us know in the comments. Your idea might become our next video.